Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues, and finishing off our night, a nightcap, if you will, is going to be at the pinnacle of Rocket League, in the pinnacle of Nemesis. We are finishing it off in the Titan League, where my Grandmasters go up against the Bananas in a Titan League thriller. I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the management member, Malo. How are you doing?
Whoa, let's go!
Yeah!
The last game of the night. I cannot wait. I am looking forward to it. Let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness. I have not been more excited than I have ever been right now.
I mean, I'm absolutely ecstatic as well. I mean, this is my first look at my own team, so I'm really excited. And the Bananas are probably gonna break my heart. I'm not gonna lie. In this game, they have Reselect, Insanity, and Bravo on their squad, and then my squad, of course, having the GOAT himself, Nuggy, Deluxe, and Kamikaze rounding out their roster. And as it is for the Titan League bracket, I mean, I've mentioned it, I touched on it actually earlier today. It is very, very close, I feel like, because most of the teams in Rival, it's either a sweep or it's a 4-1 or something like that. But if you go one league above, it is super close. So if we can pull that up real quickly while we're waiting for some of these players to join up, and we can take a look. The play-ins were pretty good. Probably one of my favorite play-ins besides the provincial play-ins, because that Phoenix versus Blizzard match, man, that was a classic. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. And these playoffs have really shaped up to be one of Legends. Dragons 4-2ing Spartans, and Pinnacle 4-2ing Diversion there. So we're just waiting to see who faces the Dragons in that matchup. And Malo, who do you have taking this game, and who do you have facing the Dragons?
Oh man. You're putting me on the spot with that, right? Oh
Yes.
my goodness. I've seen this match ahead of time, and oh man. It's been real close. I don't know who I can put in front of the other. It's been real close, and I think what we're gonna see is a real slobber knocker, as you may have heard from other, other games here, because it's just been so absolutely close, and I don't want to say that one is going to go over the other. And
Yeah.
that's where I stand right now.
No, that is a very good and insightful prediction, because honestly, the Nemesis playoffs have been a little wacky, a little weird, and a little crazy, and it hasn't been any easier as we head into our quarterfinal matchups, going into our semifinal matchups. It's going to get only crazier from here. As actually, since we have a little bit of time here, because we're still waiting on people to join, we can take a little bit of a peek into what we have on tap tomorrow, because we have some absolute bangers ahead of us. So first matchup of the day tomorrow is Griffins versus Wraiths. A sleeper team in Wraiths. I think they have a genuine chance of taking down the Griffins, and they could definitely do it if they put it together. Warhawks versus Velocity. Warhawks I have winning the entire thing in my bracket, but they stand against a very good Velocity team who, in their couple of scrims that I've watched, they've played much better as of recent, so we'll see how that one goes down. Hellcats versus Motion. Hellcats, in my opinion, the clear favorite, but Motion, they're not too shy away from a challenge. Galaxy versus Chimeras. Galaxy, my favorite to win that one. Sirens versus Wolfpack. Honestly, could go either way. It's a very close matchup. Snowstorm versus Bishops. I would want my Bishops to win so badly, but Snowstorm are going to put up one heck of a challenge. And that wraps up the quarterfinals for the Nemesis Gaming League. And going in the semifinals, it's only going to get crazier from here. So as both of the teams are in the lobby, they're getting ready to go. Game number one is about to start. Sovereign Heights. Here we go. One of the better maps in Rocket League, in my opinion. Both teams revving up their engines, ready to start. And oh man, we have Titan League action. Are you excited, Malo?
I can't contain it. No, I really can't. I really can't. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Yeah! Titan League action, baby. As we have Nuggy trying to pass it to Kamikaze. A nice little attempt there. Deluxe over to Nuggy. Reselect. Sorry. Gonna take it over to Kamikaze. Kamikaze gonna have a touch. Bravo. Gonna try to send it over. Nuggy with the shot. It's not gonna go. Deluxe! Top right pins.
Ooh, let's go! Deluxe there with the pass
Man.
and the shot. Woo!
Yeah, they're really revving up their cars and they're going at it. It's been really high flying action so far. Grandmaster striking first against a team who is higher seeded than them. So very good start to the match indeed. The X factor that I'm looking for in the Grandmasters is Nuggy. He's obviously their 2K player. But on the other side, Reselect. He's their highest MMR player and he's been really swell all season long for this team. And he's actually third in total score in the Titan League. So he's been very good for this Banana squad, but will it matter against this Grandmaster squad? Can they even things out here as a nice 50 from Kamikaze over to Deluxe. Deluxe getting a 50. It's going to go up high. Nuggy sending it over. Reselect gonna be there. Gonna opt for a teammate to go for it, actually. Kamikaze off the ceiling. Insanity. He's gonna flip past it. Reselect. Over to Bravo! Oh, man. Just misses. Can he find it? Oh, no! Both of them miss! Deluxe, what is he doing? He's faking it out. Insanity. Gonna pass it over to Nuggy. That was an insane series of events, but wait, Nuggy has a lane. Nuggy trying to shoot it close. It's not gonna go. The 2K player almost finding the back of the net there, but it's gonna be pinched out. Deluxe over to Insanity. He's gonna get demoed out. Reselect getting Nuggy on the back line. Nuggy just respawned. Deluxe sending it over. Bravo can't find a touch. Reselect and oh my goodness, what a touch from them. Reselect over to Bravo. Bravo off the backboard. Nuggy 50s it out. Kamikaze there for that touch. Nuggy gets one. Can he get a second? No, he can't. Runs out of boost then and there, and with 3 minutes left in this matchup, Malo, what are you seeing for both of these sides?
Oh man, it's extreme offensive pressure on both sides, and they're doing exactly what you would see on, you know, Titan right here. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I could say anything other than, you know, we're seeing the Titan pressure going on right here.
Yeah, it's really just an example of how powerful Titan players are in the midfield, and especially pressuring the ball, as we see Bravo getting a little bit of pressure himself over to Deluxe. Reselect controlling the ball. Reselect gonna pop it high. Nuggy can't get to that one. He's gonna give it to the ground for Bravo. Bravo, nice 50 out. Nuggy is sending it to the wall. Oh, he can't find the touch. Bravo!
Oh,
Counter-attack action, and the Bananas just tied it up.
oh my goodness. He just snuck it by there, and no one was there to get the defense up, and Bravo said, Bravo. We're going into the third goal possible into the game.
You know, I think the Grandmasters defense might have slipped on a banana peel there. I mean, it didn't look very good for them as Kamikaze's actually up with the shot. Oh, wait a second!
Oh,
what a put in
what?
by Nuggy!
Wait, what? What the hell just happened there?
I don't know. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
What a remarkable
Wow.
shot. Wow. The amount of poise he had to have to put that one away is just so good. We'll see if Kamikaze can't make a difference here. Gets one more touch. Nuggy gonna send it down the field. Reselect having to half flip there. Deluxe pops it high. Can a teammate be there? No, they can't. Nuggy instead gonna be there for that 50. Nuggy up with the ball. Can't find another one. Reselect down to Kamikaze.
Oh.
Can't find the back of the net. Deluxe now sends one pass. Gonna try to get another. Insanity though. Beautiful ball down into the Grandmaster zone. Reselect with the bang. Oh man, that was too close for comfort. Nuggy, he's up with the ball. Nuggy gets one, gets a second. He almost gets a third. Can't quite find that one. Deluxe up with the ball. Deluxe off the ceiling to Kamikaze. Can't quite send it down. And Nuggy gonna get it off the backboard over to Kamikaze. Wait a second. Kamikaze down to Deluxe. It can't go into the back of the net. Nuggy now trying to get some pressure. Wait a second. There's no way. Oh my goodness. He almost dribbled it past all three. Kamikaze with a nice bang. Over to Insanity. Insanity up with it once more. Down off of Deluxe's hood. Nuggy and Deluxe gonna chase this one. Bravo gonna get a nice 50. Kamikaze there to save it. He's gonna get one more. Has a chance to dunk it out. Oh, he can't quite find it. Insanity, though, on the other end. The counterattack possibility. 25 seconds left for the Bananas to come and score a goal to send this one into overtime. Bravo getting one touch. Gets another. Past Nuggy, but can't get past the rest of this defense. Deluxe off the backboard. Bravo gonna get a nice touch. Reselect. Off the backboard it goes. Kamikaze down to Bravo. Bravo quickly turning, and it's not going to be good. Bananas need it within 1 second. Insanity can't quite get it, and Grandmaster is going to take game number 1.
Oh my goodness, Grandmasters are just showing why they are the Grandmasters there, because whew, it was so close, but at the same time it was so far. I have no words right now. The Bananas, they need to go, and they need to go now.
Yeah, I think everybody is on kind of like the same page as you. I think the Bananas just need to go and get into the action here. So we'll see if we can't get it going here. As Recollect, I just realized I've been pronouncing his name wrong. Dang it, it always happens where I pronounce one of the players wrong. And it unfortunately was Recollect there. So I do apologize, but now that we're on the same page, we can get into game number 2, and we're taking it to the train station. Who you got taking this matchup, Mala?
You know what? I don't know. We're going to see. But it's very close, and we're going to see how it goes right now. And I can't wait to see where it goes, but it's been very close, so I can't say one way or the other.
Yeah, it's been very close, and close enough doesn't cut it. One of these teams is gonna have to really put their foot on the gas. Will it be Grandmasters early? Kamikaze can't quite find that one. Nuggy gonna have to recover for his team. He does. Bravo sends it over to Recollect. Now Kamikaze pops it up high. It's gonna be sent down. Bravo now to the other side of the pitch. Kamikaze gonna slam it down. Deluxe gonna take it himself. I recognize Recollect. I believe he might have been on Phoenix last season. Not quite sure, but I do recognize his name as one of the better players in Titan last season. He's just continued his streak of really great teams as we take into this game. Bananas trying to get a nice touch. Insanity pops it high. Recollect down the pitch. Can't get one more. Instead, it is going to be Nuggy who takes it. Gets one more. Bravo 50s him out. Insanity can't quite find it. Instead, it's Deluxe. Deluxe tries to get it past Recollect. Recollect off the back wall. Oh man, Nuggy. A great defensive play from him. Bananas really swarming the Grandmasters right now, but Nuggy with 0 boost. Can he make something happen? And a nice 15. That's a beautiful start for the Grandmasters. Deluxe putting it away.
You're seeing some former, Bananas going on to the pitch on the other side, and at the same time, everything's just coming together, and oh man, I can't wait to see how this entire series comes together. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. As I just got word that Recollect wasn't actually on Phoenix last season. Must have been another player. I do apologize for that, but it doesn't matter because Bravo putting it in the back of the net there, tying it 1-1.
Bravo is absolutely showing his worth right now and just knocking it right into the goal and scoring a goal.
A great start to this game as 50 coming out. Deluxe can't get that one to go the second time. Deluxe over. Can't quite find one more. Recollect with a nice save. Recollect over to Kamikaze. Kamikaze sending it up. Insanity with a nice dribble. He's gonna try to get it past one. Instead, Kamikaze up with it really early, sends it down. Is there gonna be a Grandmaster's player there to meet it? No, not. Oh no.
Oh my
Nuggy
gosh.
almost made a big mistake there, but luckily his teammate was there to save the day there. And with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, who do you think has the edge here?
Oh my goodness. I don't know, but it's they've been all over the place so far, and that's been the hard telling tell so far, and right now, I gotta say the bananas might have the actual edge right now. We're gonna have to see what they do.
Yeah, we are definitely gonna have to see if they can make something happen here. As Deluxe over to Recollect. A nice play from Nuggy on the defensive half. Over to Kamikaze. Kamikaze 50s it on the sidewall. Over to Insanity. Deluxe gonna 50 him out. Nuggy takes it down the pitch. Can he get a double? Oh
Ooh.
man, it just barely off target. Kamikaze gonna have to come in and save the day there. Deluxe up the sidewall. Over to Kamikaze. It's not gonna go. Recollect. Down over to Nuggy. Nuggy gets one pop. Recollect. It's just too fast to get to that one. Nuggy, an insane touch, but can't quite find the back of the net. Deluxe up the sidewall. Pops it high, and it's going to be there for Kamikaze. Deluxe down to Nuggy. Nuggy. Oh, he's going to fake out one. Kamikaze with an attempt here. Oh, man, he can't find the back of the net. Can it be Deluxe, though? A nice 50 from the Bananas, but it's going to waterfall down. Nuggy gonna fake out, and oh, the bounce shot. Such an underrated shot, and Deluxe puts it to perfection.
Yeah, Deluxe, I think that entire process was just a slow proposition right into, where they were going into, because they did not expect or anticipate anything other than that. So, right now, what we're seeing is going to be an aggressive. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right as I was saying it, they were expressing a very aggressive goal.
A great goal for the Grandmasters to really put their foot onto the Bananas' throat right now. But wait a second, Bananas
Hold
having a little
up.
bit of a comeback. Recollect with a nice goal. Maybe they have some life.
Yeah, they recollect this and they're like, yeah, we're not done yet. Don't forget, we're not done, and we're gonna do this right now.
Right now. Wow. I mean, I do agree. I think they are going to get it done as Deluxe up with the ball. Bananas definitely have a shot of winning this, but they're going to have to prevent the Grandmasters from scoring as well as getting the goal themselves. Kamikaze off the backboard. He's going to have to get a touch. Instead, it's Insanity getting one. Recollect down the field. Over to Bravo. Bravo gets a touch down to Recollect. It's not going to go. Instead, Nuggy trying to get a 50. Over to Deluxe. Deluxe pops it high. Deluxe can't quite find much up there. Instead, he puts it on the ground. Recollect. Down the pitch he goes. Kamikaze sends it across. Bravo with a nice bang. Nuggy has an opportunity to make a solo play. Recollect. Nice steal from him, though. But Grandmasters, they are wasting time. Kamikaze, can he find it? Two of them went. Nuggy, open net, and he slots it in every time.
Oh my goodness, we're not done yet, and we can see it because everyone in this game is not done, and we're gonna see where we go from here.
We're gonna see indeed as 10 seconds left. Bananas,
Oh
wait a
my.
second. They have a shot, but it's not gonna go. Can Grandmasters hold this one out? It looks like they might be able to, and they do. Grandmasters have a 2-0 lead in this series, and they now have the advantage. Will the Bananas call a timeout? I don't know. Malo, what's your take?
I think right now the bananas should, but I'm not the bananas side of the game, so I can't say if they will or will not, but I would definitely do it if I was the bananas. Just to you know, uh uh what's the word I'm looking for here? Just to make sure that I'm uh interrupting the you can help me here.
Interrupting the state of the game. Like, okay, so I kind of think I know what you're saying. So you're trying to, are you giving advice for the bananas? Because if so, I have some of my own.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I got you. So the bananas, actually, what their strengths are is actually on the defensive side. Now they have a very good defensive player on their team in Insanity. He's very good for them, and he's top 15 in most stats. But the stat that I'm most looking forward to is he's top 5 in saves, I believe, saves per game in particular, and he's top 6 in shots. So he is a very good player, and I'm looking for him to kind of step up here because it's been mostly Recollect, but we're oh I believe Deluxe has crashed. So we're going to be a couple, but that gives us opportunity to talk a little bit more as they are joining up. Of course, as soon as I'm about to talk, they join up. But basically what I'm trying to say is Bananas, they need to adjust and they need to play to their strengths. I think the defensive side needs a little bit of work. They're kind of getting caught out, double commits, all that sort of thing. Just clean up their mistakes, and they're perfectly fine if they clean up these mistakes. I feel like their offense is good enough. We'll have to find out, though. Game number 3 is about to be underway at Beckwith Park. As the kickoff, going high, Deluxe gonna take a nice tap over to Recollect. Nuggies gonna take it up high, trying to get a double. Oh my goodness, that would have been ridiculous. He's gonna turn on that. Recollect up high, Deluxe with a nice bang. Kamikaze there to 50 it out. Kamikaze sends it off the sidewall. Nuggy gonna get a nice touch. Kamikaze, can he get a good enough pass to get it to one of these Grandmasters players? Looks like the Bananas are kind of locking them down for now, but Kamikaze, he's been having a fire lit under him. It seems this whole series been playing very well as, oh my goodness, what a shot from the Bananas. Deluxe, though, on the other end, giving it over to Nuggy. Nuggy trying to get one more, trying to get a third. Insanity, great defense, as previously mentioned. Insanity gonna get a redirect and try to buy some time for his freshly demoed teammate to get back. Deluxe getting a nice touch over to Nuggy, but that's gonna be in the midfield. Insanity over to Recollect. Oh my goodness. What an attempted play. But unfortunately, the third just didn't push up far enough to get that pass. Nuggy over to Kamikaze. Kamikaze down the pitch. Can he get one more? He doesn't have enough boost. Insanity pops it up high. Deluxe, he's gonna get a touch. It's gonna be down for Bravo. Bravo off the ceiling over to Nuggy. Nuggy, is he gonna follow this? I think he's gonna have to get past Recollect, and he almost does. Kamikaze up high!
Damn.
Bang! Kamikaze with another great shot.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful shot there by Kamikaze, just sneaking in by everyone, and we're one up, and I don't know where we're gonna go from here.
I don't know where we're going, but man, I'm happy to be along for the ride as Recollect sending it off the ceiling. Deluxe over to Nuggy. These Titan League matchups are so entertaining, and I'm looking for Bananas to give us some more content here. It's Deluxe, 50s him out. Can't quite find the back of the net, though. Bravo actually has a chance with Recollect. Nuggy's freshly demoed, but they accidentally pass it right to him. Lucky spawn for Nuggy. Kamikaze sends it down the pitch. Deluxe gonna hopefully be there to meet it instead. He's going to slow it down. Nuggy with a shot. It's not going to go. Kamikaze with another one. Bravo's going to clear it out. Deluxe doesn't have a whole lot of boost. He has to be careful here. Instead, Nuggy going to bail him out. Kamikaze now over to Nuggy. Bravo with a nice 50 out. A little bit of a double commit from the Grandmasters. Insanity over to Nuggy. Deluxe has a nice ball. Nuggy taking a shot. It's so close, and I'm surprised how that one didn't go in, Malo.
Yeah, I'm really surprised after watching all of that and the excitement going into it. I think
Oh man.
I think, oh my goodness, I was trying to take my breath there to go with it, but the Grandmasters knocked it right in.
Oh my goodness, what a shot from Deluxe. I mean, it feels like everybody on the Grandmasters is performing. They can perform on the offensive side and they can perform on the defensive side. It's so rare to see 3 players come together and they share the same strengths. It is very refreshing to watch, but we'll see if Bananas can't give a little bit of a taste of their own medicine here. They're going to have to score pretty quickly. They don't want to go down 3-0 in this series. The ball's popped up. Kamikaze finds a decent 50. Nuggy Gonna send it back over. Kamikaze, he's there. Kamikaze down to Deluxe. It gets 50'd out. Nuggy doesn't have a whole lot of boost. Insanity doesn't either, though. He's gonna slowly take it down the pitch, take it up the wall. He is going to try to pass it down into the midfield. It's off the backboard. Recollect over. And it's gonna be over to Nuggy. Nuggy pops it high. Insanity's already up for it. Insanity over to Kamikaze. Kamikaze, is he gonna get one more? He is. Bravo. Sends it over to Deluxe. Deluxe trying to fly towards that ball and get it. He can't quite make contact. Now it's Recollect over to Insanity. Oh my goodness, what an insane attempted play. The shot just barely going off. Kamikaze sending it down the field. They're trading blows right now. Bravo. Accidentally 50s it over to Nuggy. He can't quite find the shot. Kamikaze pops it high. Can he get a second? He's gonna give it to Nuggy, who almost has an insane play of his own. Deluxe has a nice pop-up. He's gonna get a second one. Recollect. Oh man!
Oh my
a monster jam!
Monster jam!
It's a good.
Jesus.
Some good stuff.
What a pinch in the corner. That. Oh my goodness.
Holy cow! That is. I mean, I'm speechless. I think that is definitely the best shot hit all day. By far, as Recollect pulled something out of his hat, and it wasn't a bunny. Instead, it was a double tap of the Sentry off of the sidewall. But 45 seconds left. They're still down. Deluxe giving it over to Kamikaze. Deluxe pops it high, gets it past Bravo. Now Kamikaze down the other way. Kamikaze has a dribble attempt, tries to get it past one. Deluxe got a 58 out. Deluxe has one. He's going to get a second, try to pinch it off the ground. Instead, it's going to go to Nuggy. Nuggy sends it down the pitch. Insanity going to try to corral this ball. He's going to get double demo. Nuggy, the executioner. Kamikaze with the bang.
Oh my goodness, I saw that double. Oh my goodness, the double demo right there just led the absolute easiest goal of the life. And I don't know how you can say anything other than that. It was the easiest goal of the life.
Yeah, it was. And I think Nuggy is very happy to help out his teammates any way he can. A great shot and an even better double demo as 7 seconds ticking down. Bananas looking like they're going to be down 3-0 in the series. Nuggy trying to make a nice play, but Bananas, they're in a 3-0 hole. You wonder if they're going to take their timeout or will they just play out the series. This ball's still up, though. Deluxe 50ing it out. Kamikaze off the ceiling it goes. Nuggy going to take it to the side. Recollect. Can't quite find that one. Now it's Nuggy once more. Gets one. Can he get a second? Can't quite. Deluxe, though. Going to finish it off, and it's a 4-1 victory for the Grandmasters.
Oh, you know, I think that's very, very huge for the Bananas. Just getting that in right there at the very end. I don't think how you could accept anything less than that. The Bananas got that knocked in. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, as unfortunate as that was for the Bananas, they have some time. They have some time to really, they're going to have to talk as a team here, and they're going to have to figure out what they have to do against this Grandmasters team. One place where you have to start is you have to start in the midfield, as always. That is the base foundation for all Titan teams. If you can win your midfield battles, you win the game. And I feel like their midfield game isn't strong enough because their communication isn't there. I mean, we see it so many times with the Grandmasters. They're leaving each other the ball. The communication is there. They're well-rounded, and they can get in the Bananas' faces in the midfield. There's not a single ball that the Bananas went for that the Grandmasters also didn't go for as well. So we'll see if this game is going to be a sweeper. Will Bananas potentially reverse sweep? You know, we'll see. As Nuggy pops it high. Is he going the Scarab? Ooh. That has to be a little bit of a troll, but I guess he's going the Scarab here. It has a similar hitbox to the Octane, but it is going to be what it's going to be. Nuggy himself has requested the burger hat, so I will put that on in a second. Recollect over to Kamikaze, the 50. Insanity, going to pop it high once more. Nuggy gets one touch. Going to send it over to Kamikaze. Nuggy continuing it down the field. Nuggy giving his best Septune impression. Can't quite find that one. Bravo. Over to Kamikaze. Insanity having a nice touch in his own zone. Nuggy with the burger hat as well. Gonna pop it over to Insanity. Kamikaze pops it high. Can a Bananas player find it? Recollect! Oh my goodness. Almost hit another clip for the one time. Deluxe sending it down the field. Insanity having a nice play on that one. Nuggy down the pitch. Kamikaze can't quite find it. Now Grandmaster's in a little bit of a hole here, but Deluxe with the bang down the pitch. It's not gonna go this time, but Recollect. What a clear from him. Kamikaze bends it down. Off the backboard it goes. The sidewall gonna favor the brave, and Grandmasters are being very brave in the banana zone, leaving only one person to defend at times, and that one person usually being Deluxe, but he's been so great in the defensive half. I mean, he's been really stepping it up here, and there's not much else I can say about the Grandmasters without sounding a little too biased, but I've been really impressed with their gameplay, and Bananas, they need to step it up here if they want a chance at beating them. Nuggy up with the ball. Nuggy gonna take one touch. Over to Recollect, finding Kamikaze. Kamikaze off the backboard. Deluxe gonna fake it out. Nuggy is gonna take a shot himself up top. It's not gonna quite find the back of the net. 3 minutes left in this one, Malo. Who do you think is gonna take this game number 4?
I'm choking because oh my god.
Man.
I'm trying to hide from your bias, you know, from the beginning of that entire series there. But you know what? We're gonna figure out where we go from here, and you know, the Grandmasters. I don't think they're gonna be able to recover.
You know, I think it's really the burger connection between Nuggy and I that's been really propelling him to his heights here. But wait, Bravo, he might have a double here. Can't quite find the touch. Nuggy on the backboard. Over to Recollect. Recollect having a nice play, but not good enough to get past there. Insanity almost with a shot. I need to see more out of him if he wants his Bananas team to move forward. Bravo has been having a decent game himself. Very good on the defensive side is Recollect. Banging it down the pitch. Deluxe having a nice play over to Kamikaze. Kamikaze pre-jumped that one. It's now in the midfield. Nuggy's gonna fake it out. Nuggy gonna still rotate back in that one. Nuggy sends it down. Can anybody be there to meet it? Of course. Deluxe following this one. Bravo gonna get a nice touch. Nuggy gonna get demo. This provides an opening for the Bananas. Insanity pops it high. Insanity trying to get one more touch. He does. Nuggy getting one.
Hold on.
He's gonna get a flip reset. He almost does. Almost connects with that one. Bravo. Now on the other end, he has plenty of boost and the flicking potential. The ones really showing from him. He might be a really good ones player, but who knows? Bravo. Oh, top right corner. Almost goes in the back of the net. Nuggy. Really nice clear. And wow. I mean, Bananas really putting on the pressure here. It's looking a little scary for Grandmasters.
Yeah, it's looking very scary for Grandmasters, but you know, I'm looking at them right now. They're not scared. They're pushing forward, and I see nothing that is, you know, making them pretty much in the passenger seat here. They're in the driver's seat.
They are driving the bus at this point. Nuggy has been definitely helping out with that, but Kamikaze and Deluxe have been playing so well. They've been really, I mean, just such great value players. I mean, we talked about it in the rival match about how Juicy Leaf was such a great value, but some of these players are great value as well. It's 35 seconds left. Banana's going to have to find a goal here if they want any chance of winning this game. Insanity down the pitch in the middle. Bravo with one. He can't get a second on target. Nuggy gets one, gets a second. That ball is screaming down the pitch. Kamikaze can't quite find that one. Deluxe, he misses his touch. Nuggy's gonna have to be there to defend, but Kamikaze bails him out there. Nuggy still back with the scarab and burger topper included. Recollect gets one, gets a second, down to Bravo. He can't quite find it. Insanity needs to turn and shoot. He turns, puts it off the sidewall. Bravo gets one touch. Nuggy gonna try to bang it down to clear this one. He's gonna get another. It's gonna be sent off the ceiling, and the Grandmasters have swept the Bananas.
Woo! Checkmate.
No, that's good.
Jesus Christ. The entire process within everything that has happened tonight. I don't know if I could have predicted anything that would have made it close because everything tonight I could have, you know, had a brief sniff and it would have went the other way and the team would have went the other way because everything tonight has been so close, and that's what we'd love to see in the Nemesis Gaming League.
Yeah, I love to see it. And that's one way to wrap up the night. Of course, I'm so happy that my team found the win. Very proud of those guys. I know they worked pretty hard for that one, but all the games tonight were absolute bangers. Whether it was a very dominant game or a very close game, I think we got a little bit of a taste of what's to come. And tomorrow, not going to be any different. First couple matchups are going to be absolutely insane. So make sure you stick around tomorrow to find out how those games turn out. I want to thank you, Malo, for showing up for me, being here to cast. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. I loved it every minute of the way. It's been fantastic. It's been exciting. It's been all the way. I can't explain the excitement. It's been great. I love it.
Yeah, Nemesis Rocket League. And if you want to see more Nemesis Rocket League, well, I guess you're going to have to wait until tomorrow because that's when the matches start. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys get a lot of sleep tonight, get hydrated, and make sure you get read a bedtime story and tucked in tonight. We'll see you bright and early at 6 p.m. tomorrow for our first match of the day, Race versus Griffins. Who's going to take it? I'm Gallium, and this has been the Nemesis Gaming League. Peace out.